Welcome fans and media to the first stop of the Canelo Alvarez versus Amir Khan International Press Tour. It is not often that two true superstars of a sport face off at the peak of their careers. This is one such event. Canelo Khan is truly a global happening with the biggest fighter from Mexico facing the biggest fighter in England at the biggest venue in all of America. On Cinco de Mayo weekend, WBC Ring Magazine and lineal middleweight world champion Canelo Alvarez will make his first title defense against former two-time world champion and resurgent contender Amir King Khan. And given the size of this fight, it has more than an appropriate home. It will be the first boxing match ever at the brand new 20,000 person T-Mobile Center in the heart of Las Vegas. I'll let others up here talk about the particulars of what will happen inside the ring on May 7th. But let me just say this. An old saying tells us that styles make fights, and the styles of these fighters make it a can't-miss match for boxing diehards and casual fans alike. This is a classic case of speed versus power. Amir has tremendous boxing skill, lightning-like hand speed, and great footwork. Canelo features thunderous combinations, tremendous power, and solid defense. While Canelo may be the favorite coming into this fight, I remember a fight when I was the favorite because I was the one with the power and the other guy was the one with the underdog and speed. That guy's name was Manny Pacquiao, and you all know what happened there. I never fought again. The bottom line is that all fans are in for an extremely exciting fight. If you can't be in Las Vegas to watch this epic battle in person, then be sure to catch Canelo Khan live on HBO pay-per-view, the best network for boxing. Thank you to our friends at HBO, Canelo's home network. This will be Canelo's third fight on the network since signing an exclusive agreement in 2014. HBO wants to show the best fights, fights that pit the best against the best, and it's the best network out there that does boxing telecasts. Golden Boy Promotions will exclusively promote this fight, with Khan returning to his former home at Golden Boy Promotions for this showdown. This will be a mega fight with high intensity action between two of boxing's most popular and powerful fighters competing in the prime of their careers. Also, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Cerveza Tecate, Born Bold, O'Reilly Auto Parts, and Casa Mexico Tequila. And it is my pleasure right now to introduce a young man who has done a tremendous job taking over the reins of the WBC. First up, I'd like to introduce Mauricio Suleiman. He is the president of the World Boxing Council to say a few words about the fight. Mauricio.
Thank you very much, Oscar. I am very happy, very proud. This is the first time I am ever in a press conference in the UK, and I feel honored to be in the home of boxing. The UK has brought boxing back in the last 300 years, and simply the energy that is known and is lived whenever there's a fighter coming from the UK, you know it's a very special event. I am very proud of this fight between two legendary fighters, two role models, two young fighters who represent the best of boxing, the best for their countries. And to see Amir Khan challenge Canelo Alvarez for the WBC Middleweight Championship can assure a great fight. Many years ago, my father was heavily criticized when he sanctioned Sugar Ray Leonard to fight Marvin Hagler. Many years ago, Colonel Whitaker was heavily criticized when he challenged Vasquez, moving up from welter to middleweight. And now, Amir Khan is moving up to middleweight to fight Canelo Alvarez, which will be without a doubt one of the greatest fights, not of this year, but in recent history. I am very proud as well to have this fight be the first event from the foundation, from the Pope Francis, the Pontifex. It is called the Scholas of Juventus Foundation. This fight between a Catholic and a Muslim fighters who represent the best of their society is going to be under the Vox Val program, which is Boxing and Values. And I am kindly asking the two great ambassadors, Scott Welch, heavyweight from the UK, and my dear friend David Kay, to please come forward and present the audience.
Whoa.
This olive tree will travel the world, will be planted at the arena, at the T-Mobile Arena, as a message of peace for the world and for the kids. And I am extremely proud and thankful for Golden Boy Oscar de la Hoya, Oscar, Amir, and Saul Canelo Alvarez are now officially peace ambassadors. They represent the best, and I'm very proud of them. Lastly, I would like to present also our middleweight champion of the world with the newest gadget that we have. When you're a world champion, you cannot walk around with your championship belt. In other sports, you get a ring when you're a champion. So I'm very happy to present Saul Canelo Alvarez, the first bracelet as the WBC. I would like to wish Amir Khan and Canelo Alvarez the best of luck. You're going to train very hard. You're going to put boxing in a great level where you belong. And we're very proud. May the best fighter win. God bless you. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Next, I'd like to introduce to you Team Khan. Amir's father and manager. It was Shah who was very instrumental, and it was really a pleasure to once again connecting with Amir Khan and Shah and making the biggest fight happen possible. And it really is and was a pleasure putting this fight together with Shah and Robert Davies. They were very, very instrumental, and I want to thank them personally for giving this opportunity. We know Amir Khan is a superstar, and this fight here is truly a global event because of both fighters. So, without any further ado, here is Shah Khan, manager Shah Khan.
Hi guys, first of all I really want to thank Oscar and all the Golden Boy team, obviously to sit down and talk to us about the fight. He always asks for the big fights out there, and obviously he's been bypassed and everything, and but Oscar, when he put the fight to Amir was straight away, he said we're up for this fight. And I want to really thank Saul Alvarez for taking the fight, You know, I think he could have fought anybody he wanted to out there, and I really do think it's going to be a great fight on the night, and it's a perfect fight. I'd like to thank, like I said, Golden Boy. I'd like to thank our advisor Al, who's been behind the scenes with us, advising Amir for everything, Khan Promotion, all our team back home, and our sponsors, Maxi Nutrition, Fight Label, our dealer, all the guys who arranged everything here, the hotels, City Cruise, Park Plaza did a great thing for us here, you know, setting this press conference up. Really appreciate that. I'd like to thank HBO to putting this event on pay-per-view, and I think Amir is a pay-per-view star, and it just goes to show. It just goes to show that Amir is at the level with these sort of guys, like Saul, like Floyd, like Mayweather, you know, and they all mention his name with these guys. This is where he belongs, and I really, you know, thank all the team, our Gold Boy and Saul's team, to giving us this opportunity, and we're going to put a great event up. I really thank you everybody for tuning in.
Thank you, Sean. Now on to the fighters. Bolton, Lancashire native Amir King Khan was catapulted into the media spotlight after winning a silver medal at the 2004 Olympics in Athens, and turned professional the following year with an exciting first-round knockout victory over David Bailey. Since then, Amir Khan has exploded onto the international scene. Khan went on to successfully defend the title 5 times against tough competition, including Marcos El Chino Maidana, which we all know was a classic, amazing performance by Amir Khan. He went on to face Zab Super Judah and added the IBF world title there. He's gone on to capture the WBC silver welterweight title and WBA international welterweight title against Luis Collazo in 2014, and has defended those titles numerous times. This is a fighter who is willing to face the very best. This is a fighter who, a couple of names have dubbed him. This is a fighter who is willing to go up into the ring and represent who he is. And who he is a warrior, a fighter, a champion. Without any further ado, with a record of 31-3, 19 knockouts, from Bolton, Lancashire, Amir King Khan.
First of all, big thank you to you all for coming today. I mean, the team is amazing, so big thanks to all the media for coming also. It's a great turnout. Golden Boy for coming to the UK and to have this, you know, I really wanted to have this big press conference here for you